Evening, officer. Into traffic? Have I done anything illegal, sir?
Come over here right now. I don't care if you're recording me. Come over here.
Okay. Have I done anything illegal, sir?
I asked you to come over there.
Yes, sir.
If you don't do it, that's obstruction.
No, sir. Have I done anything illegal, sir?
Yes, sir. This is obstruction right here.
No, sir.
Yes, it is.
It's freedom of speech.
Is that what it is?
Yes, sir.
You
According.
got some ID on you?
Yes, sir. Have I done anything illegal?
If you got some ID on you.
Under the Constitution, we're not required to show ID unless we're suspected of a crime. Have I committed any crime today, sir?
I don't know. You might have.
Okay. I don't think that's grounds to ask for an ID, sir.
Well,
you have to suspect me of a crime
I suspect
to require
you of a
that.
crime.
What crime is that, sir?
Obstruction.
How is that obstruction?
Obstruction
Was
of
I
an officer.
Of an officer?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I was just following the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution right here,
Yeah.
which states that unless you have reasonable suspicion, you
I
can't
got reasonable suspicion. You sign right here.
Pardon?
What if a drunk driver sees that and turns around, goes up here and kills somebody?
Sir, do you have reason
What
to
about that?
Do you have reason to suspect?
What about that?
Do you have reason to suspect any of these people?
What about that? What if a drunk driver turns around and goes kill somebody?
Sir, under the Fifth Amendment, I'm not required to answer that question. Have I committed? Am I being detained, sir?
8224.
Can I ask you a question?
Officer, am I being detained, officer?
Can I ask you a
You are
Under what grounds am I being detained?
conducting the investigation. 8224.
Officer, if I'm not being detained, I'd like to be free to go. I'd like to be free to be on my way.
25 with me up here just north of the road check.
Am I being detained or am I free to go, officer?
No, sir, you're being detained right now.
Under what grounds am I being detained, officer?
Under investigation.
What crime have I committed to make you suspicious of me? What have I done to make you
I told
suspicious?
you obstruction.
How am I obstructing you, officer?
We're having a legal road check up the road and you're obstructing it.
Actually, sir, under the Fourth Amendment, it's an illegal road check, and I was just exercising because it's a suspicionless investigatory seizure of people's papers. You don't have any reason to suspect any of these people of committing a crime, yet you're searching them for their ID.
Them.
Yes, you're requiring an ID from them and asking for their papers. That's an investigatory seizure of their papers. Under the Fourth Amendment, it says that the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects. They're not secure in their papers because you're requiring their papers from them.
You're exactly right.
Thank you, officer. Am I free to go?
But we're not searching their papers.
You're requiring their papers.
We have right to make sure that everyone has a valid driver's license and insurance on their vehicle.
Only if somebody's driving down the road, do you have the right to pull them over if you don't suspect them of any crimes?
No.
Okay, so what crime are you suspecting these people of to require their ID?
Road check is different. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna listen to me?
Yes, sir.
And I'll explain this to you.
Yes, sir.
Road checks.
10-4, right down here with Famer.
Safety checkpoints are legal. Okay, as long as they're properly marked.
Are they in the
Which they
Constitution?
Huh?
Are they in the Constitution here in the Fourth Amendment?
They're covered under state law.
Yeah.
Under state law. Under the Supremacy Clause of the Constitution, this is the supreme law of the land, and a state can't have a law that violates the Constitution.
We're not violating the Constitution.
According to the Fourth Amendment, road seizures are a violation of the Fourth Amendment. You can't
We're not seizing anything.
You can't.
We're
You're
not seizing anything.
You're seizing their papers. You're requiring
No,
them
we're not.
if they. An American
we're not
citizen has the
seizing
right to travel free and unmolested, and if you don't suspect,
molesting anybody, we're doing road check.
you're requiring their papers, officer.
So you're saying that what we're trying to do is we're trying to get drunks, people who do drugs, people who doesn't have a license on them,
I understand.
their suspended license, doesn't have insurance on their vehicle.
Right.
We're trying to get those people, okay?
I understand that, but
Now,
if you don't have a reason to,
I'm not finished. Do
Yes,
not
officer.
interrupt, okay? I'm not finished. So you're trying to tell me that we should let all those people do whatever they want to do, and one of the drunk people, matter of fact, you standing on that crosswalk, they can come down here
On the crosswalk?
roadway and hit you sidewalk.
sidewalk, is it illegal to stand on the sidewalk?
You're missing the whole point.
I think the point I was trying to make, officer, respectfully, is that unless you have a reason to suspect any of these people of being a drug trafficker, not having their ID, or being a drug driver, you don't have the right to set up a police checkpoint under the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution. And I'm allowed to express my freedom of speech via the First Amendment, and by doing that, I've been detained by you gentlemen, apparently. But if I'm not, have I done anything illegal, officer? What's your name, officer?
Desai.
Pardon?
Desai.
Desai? Okay. What's your badge number, officer?
33.
33? Okay. Have I done anything illegal today, officer?
We're conducting an investigation, okay?
Do you have any reason to suspect me of doing anything illegal?
Yes, obstructing a road, a safety checkpoint.
How is standing on the sidewalk obstructing the road?
No, the sign that you were holding is obstructing it.
How is that obstruction,
Because,
sir? It's the First Amendment.
Listen, a drunk driver can come down the road, look at that sign, turn around and go.
You have no reason to
kill
suspect.
somebody.
You have no reason to suspect any of these people of being a drunk driver, though. Is my point. And under the Fourth Amendment, unless you have a reasonable suspicion, you can't require that of
Well,
them.
let me know when one of
Yes,
them
sir.
hits you and you get.
Son, you have
Yes.
a good day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Please follow the Constitution. Fourth Amendment.
Read the Constitution.
It's
Go
right
to
here.
the Georgia Supreme Court and look at the recent rulings on temporary stops by police officers.
Yes, sir. Under the Constitution, the Supremacy Clause. Please don't shine that in my face, sir. You're obstructing my vision.
Do you still live with your mother over here off of? You still live with your mother off of?
No, officer. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know who you are. I know who you are.
I don't think you do. Okay, well, officers, please follow the Constitution.
Figured that.
Can I continue my First Amendment?
Yeah.
I can continue? Thank you. You guys have a blessed day. It's unconstitutional, but I care about you guys. I care about the Constitution. I'm just doing my part. It's done? Thank you. You have a nice day. Please follow the Constitution.